Hello everyone. My concern with AI is that we need to change the originality of AI generated work and the laws around it, and how to prevent AI from being passed as original and instead using humans as a way to show like art and like true feeling of what it means. So imagine your favorite art piece was made by AI. How would that make you feel? It would make me feel terrible, since when you look at art, you think of emotion and like you think of anger, and whatever you're thinking of when you're looking at that painting, like it resonates with the author and whoever else is looking at the painting as well. And to think of it being made by AI shows that like it doesn't matter, or nobody really cared and they just told AI to make it. So the goal, we should prohibit AI generated art, or at least prevent it from being original, so we know that AI did it. And then we need to stop being less reliant on AI for pictures or any sort of work like classwork, or like honestly like any work in general. So preserving human creativity is a big part in this. We need to prohibit the AI generated work from being passed as original creation, like I said before. And we also need to make effort a bigger standpoint. Humans are meant to mess up, and that's the biggest part of creation, because like AI, it just does it like task by task. And humans, we mess up, we go back and we fix it, and it shows the effort that we put in. And the unique perspective of it is AI is like its own being. It's the same thing over and over and over again, but each human has its own like relationships and all sorts of emotions that not a single other human can relate to, or they can relate to, but it's not the same story. AI has the same story as always. And humans create art and literature on a spiritual or emotional level, when AI just ones and zeros at that point. In order to like end AI artwork, we need to trust that the author is showing like that AI exactly made this at any point. At any point in the art, if the author used AI, they need to label it to make sure that it's not being used or represented as their own work, because that just ruins the art. And then we need to develop guidelines or laws based on AI to prevent any further of that. For instance, like copyright laws, if those get implemented, they already are implemented, but they need to be, what's the word? They need to be enforced. They need to be enforced and actually have consequences, because right now, sure, like it might get taken down, but you can just keep posting it. There needs to be like actual punishment, maybe fines, especially for like the high level art that really impacts people's lives. So like I said, there should be clear accountability for whoever represents their own work as AI and doesn't give proper format. And then integrity is a big part of this, because without like knowing, you can just constantly make AI work without giving like proper credit or acknowledgement to the fact that it isn't your work. And then in conclusion, we need transparency and trust. That's the biggest thing here for AI art and anything AI really. And then the ethical and legal implications are a big part as well. And then preserving the authenticity and overall creation of humans. Thank you.